First of all, I would like to thank Synex to give the opportunity to attend this webinar. My name is Alun Kungmani. I'm project manager for Lily in Taiwan. And today I would like to present you a solution based on AI and about video management. So we are a Taiwan company. So we are based in the Wuku area, and we are 41 experience of in CCTV. And we have worldwide branches, so include the USA, UK, Australia, Malaysia, Vietnam, and also North Africa. So all our product is designed in Taiwan. So from the R&D assembly line, we have more than 180 employees working in Taiwan. So we make sure that from the component, testing, shipping, everything is made in Taiwan. And this is our company portfolio. So we sell camera devices from 2 megapixel to 4K camera. We also sell Fisheye Camera. We also have a full series of NVR from 4 channel to 32 channel. We also sell VMS software, so that can be used with our own server or also third-party software. And we also have our own cloud, so for remote connection. So this is a presentation of our VMS software. We call it the control center. So basically, it can be used with Intel-based computers. So we have 2 models. One is the 12 channels using the Xeon CPU, and one is the 36 channels that's using the i5 CPU. So with these 2 kind of device, you can fulfill a project for management. And this is our interface. So we try to put everything in one picture. So you have all the functions such as camera list, live videos, Google Maps, statistics, and also all the status of every server. So for security company, they can have in one glance a very quick overview of the situation. And we can also support remote connection with our own app. So basically, we are project-based. So we are able to build a total solution from the recording server, managing software, and also all different kind of devices that can combine together. So we do a lot of monitoring center for big companies that want to monitor multi-site system. So we design ourselves because we have our own R&D. So we have more than 100 employees for the R&D design. So software, we make sure that it's user-friendly and has all the function that the customer wants. So we are able to add the camera very quickly, adjust the channel display, and also able to display a web interface. We also do a very important thing is which playback. So it's very important for police evidence when they want to do quick search of event or accident. We also manage multiple sites and multi-thousand of cameras. So by using IP filter, we are able to search IP address of a specific camera. So this is very useful when the customer has to manage thousands of cameras. We also support every snapshot. So snapshot is very good when you need to, we're using our AMPR system. So you can see a snapshot of every plate which is recognized. So it gives overlook very quickly. We also have our own Fisheye camera. So we have 2 versions, 8 megapixel and 12 megapixel. And we are able to do the warping on server side. So the picture you see is from a case we installed in the south of Taiwan, which are doing traffic monitoring. And we also have project for GPS tracking. So by using, we have one product which is a mobile NVR. Using a GPS receiver, we can track the situation and location of every car, and you can see live videos from the email. So the car moving, we can see the live video. So it's a 2 megapixel resolution. So this is an example of the Google Map function. So it's very good for fleet management when you have a multiple number of cars which are doing like kind of like delivery. So you want to control if the car is moving at the right path, and you want to look for quick evidence. So we can able to pull the stream to our recording server in the headquarters. So even if the car has a problem, we have the videos inside our HQ. And we can track back the path that the car has been using. So especially if some bus driver, they have a specific path they have to follow. But if they use a different road, then we can check and notify the security company. We also provide a statistic report. This is based on our AI function. So based on the different kind of event like traffic, we are able to display information which is very useful for city manager. They want to know a specific time, what was the traffic range, and they can have an overview. And they can also export this information into a CSV file. So they can do adjustment like change the duration time of the traffic light, so to make the traffic more smooth. And we also support TV wall solution. So TV wall is a solution to show multiple camera in several monitors at the same time. So this is very useful when a security room want to have all the cameras in one page on the screen. So this is very powerful devices. They're using Intel i7 and i9 CPU. So their main job is doing the display. So they are not recording, they're just doing the display. And not only we are support video live feed, we are also accept web-based interface. So imagine you have like you are doing like a electricity company, and in addition to CCTV, you want to monitor maybe your electricity production from your current interface. So you can add this web-based URL into our TV wall and adjust the size according to the importance you provide. So you can put some, we are able to play some videos, so everything can be put into our TV wall. And also you can also manage with the EMAP pop-up. So it's a one Windows that can able to monitor every tools or devices you are using. So this is an example of TV wall in our office demo room. So you can see I'm able to put one camera, which is very important. So I put a 4K camera in the middle of the screen, and we are able to do cross monitors display. And on the right side, I can have a client PC, which is doing local view monitoring and also do some evidence pickup or playback. And this is another project we get in Ho Chi Minh cities, which are doing traffic monitoring. So they are using our ANPR system, and we're also monitoring some area of Ho Chi Minh. So in terms of AI, we do deep learning by ourselves. So we used to train database by ourselves. So we support different modules such as ANPR, traffic management, brand recognition. We also do face recognition and mask detection, and also pantograph for pantograph of the train detection. And recently we have been implemented fire and smoke detection, which is very useful for domestic accident that happens in companies, factories, or even at home. And later we will provide a container recognition, which is a very big market that is growing in every country where they want to be able to read the numbers on the container. So also provide total solutions. So from 4-channel to 8-channel, we have a whole series of AI server based on Intel CPU. So we are able to provide a solution that you can require. So for play recognition is a big business that Lilin has been investing a lot. So we support multiple countries. So like Taiwan, Southeast Asia, many countries we support already. And we also support USA markets such as 50 states. So this list is non-exhaustive, so it keeps adding, and we do project-based. So if you have any inquiries for your countries, so you just send us inquiries and we can discuss. So here I would like to present you some case study we had in the past. So to explain you how we implement the function we are developing in our company to put a real scenario. So the first one is, we call it the VMS for self-driving bus. So this is a project in Taiwan, and the company is want to monitor the number of people waiting on bus station. So this project is in the mountain, and usually before bus driver goes to the mountain and they find there's nobody. So the bus is very sad. They say, oh, I waste my time, I waste my oil because nobody is waiting for me. So they wanted to optimize the site, and we discussed with them, and we said, okay, what we can do, we can count the number of people which is waiting on each station by using leading camera without server, and send this information to your IoT platform. And then, according to the situation, you can notify the bus, which is here is a self-driving bus. So this is a project, a prototype. So they can send a self-driving bus to the station to pick the passenger. So basically the architecture is using one leading camera, one AI server, 8 channels, and one client PC. So when it gets the data about the position, and sorry, I forget to mention that on each bus station, customer provide a mobile MVR platform, so they're able to send the data over 4G and send this information, so GPS location and passenger numbers, into the customer cloud platform. So the second example, we call it law enforcement. So we do a lot of plate recognition system. So this example in USA, so we are doing many state project. So, and because we have a local team in Los Angeles, so we are able to support our team for this kind of government project, plate recognition. So we are performing very good day and very, very good at night, because we're able to adjust camera settings such as shutter speed, which is very critical for plate recognition. So we are able to detect all illegal behaviors, such as running the red light, illegal turn right, illegal turn left, and also plate recognition. So we have an example with here is that this is also in Taiwan, and the city manager found out that many people, they are running the red light and also doing right turn illegal. So they want to use our system and combine with their own finding system, enable to catch the event and also to catch the proof that the driver has been turning right illegally and also running the red light. So in this project, we installed 2 cameras. One camera is a narrow angle, which is on the top right, which is focused on the plate number. And one camera is a wide angle, which is focusing on the behavior. So what we do, we link these 2 cameras by using another program. And what we do, we generate 2 pictures before the event and 2 pictures after the event. So when the car owner receives the fine, he cannot complain or say, oh, it's wrong. So we capture plate and also the behavior. And the first case is called traffic management. So because in Taiwan we have many mountains and we have a lot of tunnels, and there's often some bad behavior occurring in Taiwan. It's very easy to become superstar. I've been living in Taiwan for 14 years, and everybody can be superstar. It's crazy. So sometimes you have see some people, maybe they want to die, they say, oh, my life's not worth forever. So they take their car and they're just doing wrong way, running into the tunnel, and they want to generate accident. So we want to prevent this by using wrong way detection in our servers. So what happened in this tunnel, once a car is running on the wrong way or U-turn, then it detects and we can notify the third-party IoT cloud customer that somebody is doing illegal behavior. And this is real time. So customer implement the 5G connection, and leading job is to do the analysis and send the result in real time. And the last case I would like to share to you is it's called people counting. And this project we have been implementing in Hutopi. It's in Tainan. So if you came to Taiwan before, I suggest you to go there. It's a very beautiful place, but the only problem is the mosquitoes. I've been there just for 1 day for project monitoring, and mosquitoes, they fell in love with me, so all my body was black. But anyway, it's a good experience. So the customer wanted to solve an issue because it's a spot place, and before the counting was done manually by label people. So they want to replace this manual counting by using our own AIDA solution. And they also have a request. They want to be able to know if the spot place reaches 70%, 80%, or 90% occupation to be notified and have alert generated. And also the last thing they want is to be able to generate some reports based on the daily entering people. So we design our system and we tune this software for the customer. So we provide the interface to adjust the zone. So in this area, this spot has 2 entrances, and usually car and person is entering. So what we do is we define 4 zones for this entrance. So zone 1 is a person entering. Zone 2 is person exiting. Zone 3 is car entering, and zone 4 is car exiting. So these are the bit technical setting. So we are able to filter the object. So one zone is for person and one zone is for car. So we can set up a counter. So we count the person inside our software. So this is how it looks like. So the person entering and the person exiting, all these numbers is displayed on the left side counter. You can see in the red fonts. But this is not what the customer needs. The customer needs to have the total numbers of people inside. So they want to have something automatic that add a person entering plus car entering minus person exit minus car exit. So what we do in our software, we define by default, 1 car is equal 4 person. So by this, the software is able to calculate in real time how many person is inside the spot with a tolerance of 10% error. Because sometimes some cars has more than 4% or less than 4%. So this is the tools that generate the reports. So we can see everyday numbers, and all this report can be exported into CSV file. So the site manager is able to see everyday report. And we also design a web-based interface. So this is what the end user is seeing: maximum capacity, current person inside, and percentage occupation. And we put this information into the IP-based LED. So we do a lot of integration in Lilin. So we're not just selling just a CCTV solution. CCTV solution is something very standard. So to be able to differentiate from the market, we need to be able to do some special integration with special function. So here, because it's in Taiwan, so it's Chinese, so I show the number of people inside. So if the numbers reach 80%, I can ask the IP LED to change the colors. And also this is an example we are able to design by color code. So this is something that what the customer like, because it's a visual things. They can identify which site is reaching a critics occupation and do some action, maybe send some people there or do some traffic or people allocation. So if you have any inquiries, feel free to contact CNEX, Jackie, or me, and also our project manager, Steve Hu. My name is Alun Konglani. So it was a pleasure to give you an overview of the leading solution. And just if you have any question, feel free to contact us. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for sharing. And the romantic story with mosquitoes is really touching.
Yeah, this is the most important.
Okay, and I have a question here for it's from our partner in Indonesia, Freddie. He asked that if customers have multiple brands of CCTV and they want to use single VMS, is it possible to do the integration without additional pay?
Usually, if customer use other brand camera is okay as long as they are on the VIF protocol. So on VIF is a common standard in the CCTV. So we are able to use other brand companies, and this is something we meet very often. So what we recommend is to provide us maybe the model number, and we can check. So we don't say it's working. I prefer to be low profile to say, okay, let's test. And if its testing is okay, then you can add this camera, because you can add leading camera and also on-VIF camera. So I believe if the Indonesian customer is working in the CCTV, they should understand what is on-VIF protocol. So we can able to do that kind of adjustment, and we don't charge any additional. So if in case there is a very important project, and because we have some customers, they already using other brand. So I don't mention the brand, but there's a lot of brand on the market, and they say, "Oh, I developed a sort of close relation with this camera, and they are my babies, and they don't want to say bye-bye to the babies because it's still working. Camera still working. You should not drive. This is normal. I mean, for me, if my car is not dying, why I should change the car? So it's same for camera. If it's not dying, customer will keep it. So it's okay, and then you can discuss with us. So that's not a problem.
Okay, thank you.